Kody Brown stood at the edge of the red rock bluff overlooking Flagstaff, arms crossed, eyes narrowed against the desert sun. The wind tugged at the ends of his denim jacket, but he didn't flinch. He used to love this spot, a symbolic place where decisions were once made, wives gathered, and dreams of a plural kingdom were built. Now, it felt like the final chapter of a book he never meant to finish. Behind him, Robyn Brown stepped out of the SUV, her face calm but unreadable. She placed her sunglasses atop her head and walked toward him slowly. "You've been quiet all morning," she said. Kody didn't turn around. "I was thinking about the land, and about what's left of us." Robyn swallowed. This was the talk they'd been avoiding for months, maybe years. Since the family unraveled and the other wives left, life had turned quiet. Too quiet. Back when they were filming Sister Wives full-time, Kody had energy. Even the tension had fueled him. But the cameras had stopped rolling regularly, the kids had grown, and the one big family had splintered into separate stories. "You're not thinking about building again, are you?" Robyn asked softly. Kody finally turned. "No, I'm thinking about if we'd ever do it again. Plural marriage." Robyn's breath hitched, not out of surprise, but because she'd known this moment was coming. They'd been asked about it in interviews, fans had speculated, but this was the first time he said it aloud to her, raw and unfiltered. "You mean, bring in another wife?" she asked. Kody nodded. "Or wives." There was a long silence. "We said we wouldn't," Robyn said. "You said you couldn't go through that again." "I did." He ran a hand through his curls, now streaked with gray. "But I also said I believed in it. In what we tried to do. Doesn't part of you ever wonder if there's still a way to fix it? Rebuild it the right way?" Robyn sat down on a rock and stared at the horizon. "Do you want honesty or comfort?" "Honesty." She sighed. "No, I don't think I could. Not after everything we went through." Kody sat beside her, surprised at the ache in her voice. "It's not that I don't believe in it anymore," Robyn continued. "It's that I don't believe you believe in it anymore. At least, not the way you used to. You lost your family, Kody. You lost Christine, Janelle, Miri, and you're still angry." "I'm not angry," he argued. She raised a brow. "Okay, maybe I am," he admitted. "But I'm also tired. And part of me still wonders if plural marriage really was the problem, or if we were." Robyn's gaze softened. "You're trying to make sense of something that broke your heart." Kody nodded. "And yours too." They sat quietly for a moment. Memories passed between them like ghosts. Christine walking away with finality in her voice, Janelle's quiet strength as she chose peace over chaos, Miri's bittersweet goodbye after years of tension. "You know," Robyn said, "there's a part of me that still feels like an outsider. Even now, like I was the last wife who came in and watched everything fall apart." "That's not true." "But it feels true." Kody reached for her hand. "You didn't ruin anything. If anything, you stayed. You stayed when everyone else left." Robyn smiled sadly. "But did they leave because I stayed?" That question hung in the air, heavy, unspoken until now. Kody clenched his jaw. "No, they left because we failed each other, not because of you." Another beat of silence. Robyn looked up. "Let's say we did try again. What would that look like? Another woman who gets caught in the middle of our grief? Someone trying to live up to ghosts? Would she raise our kids, sit at our table, and feel the silence where laughter used to be?" Kody didn't answer. He didn't have to. "You're not mourning plural marriage," Robyn continued. "You're mourning the dream. The version of it that once worked. That felt safe. That made us all feel chosen." Kody exhaled. "I just don't want to believe that the life we built for decades was a mistake." "It wasn't," Robyn said. "It was real, and hard, and beautiful, but it's over." He looked at her then, really looked, and realized she wasn't just saying no to plural marriage. She was saying yes to peace. "Then what now?" he asked. Robyn smiled. "We start over. As us, you and me. No wives, no drama. He chuckled. You think we can even do that? I think we've earned the right to try. They stood together, hand in hand, watching the sun slip lower in the Arizona sky. The past lingered, but for once, it didn't sting. It simply was. As they walked back to the SUV, Robyn turned to him. Promise me something. Anything. Next time someone asks you if we'd ever go back to plural marriage, you tell them the truth. And what's that? That we loved it. We believed in it. But we also learned when to let go. He nodded slowly. That's the story I want to tell.